As is the same for many others, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays of the year. Everywhere you go, you see people putting up fake spider webs, skeletons, lights, bats, tombstones, and, of course, jack-o'-lanterns. When I was a kid, it was a great excuse to be awake and out of the house for longer than I'd normally be allowed, and also a great excuse to just gorge myself on copious amounts of candy. For many, it's tradition to watch various horror movies, TV specials, play horror games, read Goosebumps. I mean, what I'm trying to say is just consume spooky media in general. While yes, horror media is spooky and therefore it's in season for Halloween, they aren't exactly just exclusive to the holiday. Horror theming and Halloween theming are two different things. Costume Quest, Halloween themed. Luigi's Mansion, spooky themed. For this video, I want to focus more on the actual Halloween theme rather than the horror theme and give my opinions as we go. To start off, I want to talk about the modern Halloween in video games, that being live service ones. Let's start with the newest game I'll be talking about today, which is just over a month old, Skate. I won't go crazy into the actual game here, just the Halloween offerings. For this game, they did a simple free event, where they added a few activities and challenges that reward you with a special Skate-O-Ween currency that can be used to select specific Halloween rewards that you would want. In addition to this, there are 3 Halloween-themed skate parks that you can check out and skate in. While this event is really simple, I do actually like it quite a bit. It does a time-gated thing though, where you can't get everything unless you come back a few weeks in a row, which is common for live service. The event itself is simple but cool. I mean, I would definitely rather have it in the game than not have it, but I gotta say, wow, these are some of the most butt-ugly cosmetics I think I've ever seen in a game. This is kind of an issue that this game has in general, but holy fuck, it's a little bit more prominent now. I mean, look at this outfit. This is the most Halloween-themed outfit I could muster, and it just looks so bad. This isn't me trying to curate a bad outfit either. The options for Halloween clothing are just so limited that this is really all I could do. Other than the outfits, you get some stickers to put on your board, a skate deck, and some props. I can confidently say the actual clothes are just ugly, and that's an objective thing to say, but the other cosmetics are up for you to decide. The props, I think, are pretty cool though, especially the little tombstone and the coffin ramp. I think that's pretty sick. All in all, I feel that this is a solid example of a pretty standard little free Halloween event for a game to do. As far as I can tell, nothing is purchased except a separate bundle in the store, which they could have done without adding the free shit, so I don't really have an issue with it, and it gives a reason to play the game, so I like it. However, there isn't really much there. You can pretty much grind through and do everything they added in about 2 hours. It's better to have it than not have it, but for the fact that it is so short, I'm gonna give it 2 bones out of 5. Call of Duty has been doing Halloween events for quite a while now, and I've actually missed every single one of them up until now. Usually by the time October comes around, I'm just waiting for the next game to come out, and I don't even bother with the Halloween event, but this year I decided to see what the game has to offer, and I actually think it's pretty cool. This game, which being Black Ops 6 particularly, offers a surprising amount of Halloween stuff to keep the player occupied. First of all, I gotta talk about the Chucky event. This game has done this sort of thing throughout the entire cycle, and it's been a little bit controversial. Essentially, it's just a little mini battle pass with some free shit and some paid shit. I don't think the actual concept of this is what people have a problem with, rather it's the collaborations. We're playing a war shooter, and we can play as fucking Beavis and Butthead and Chucky. Now, me personally, I don't really give a fuck. I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't play this shit for a down-to-earth realistic experience, and I don't think the games have really ever provided that. And certainly, they haven't provided that, or at least even attempted to, since Modern Warfare 3 in 2011, because after that, they went futuristic, and they took many creative liberties since. Now, if it's something you don't want to see in the game and it bothers you, fair enough. I mean, we all have our own opinions. I just personally don't really care at all about the prospect of having a cartoonish character in Call of Duty. I understand it's the Fortnitification of games. I understand it bothers a lot of people. I'm just not one of the people that it bothers, if I'm being completely honest. Anyways, what do I think about this specific Chucky Halloween event? I think it's cool. Some free shit for me, because I will not pay for anything. I've never bought one of these, to be clear. And I'll just earn it by playing the game, so that's cool and good. The other event is the tape collection event, where you just collect VHS tapes that say Jason or Chucky on them, and you cash them in for rewards. It's totally free, and you'd get some cool little things as well as a camo at the end for collecting everything. The tapes dropped relatively frequently, and it doesn't take too long to finish it off and get everything. Plus, you get to pick and choose what you want, so you don't even have to play enough to max it out. I think this is cool. I don't really have any problem with it, and it's just another thing to get free cosmetic stuff, so yeah. Now, the actual content that is playable that was added or changed for Halloween. We get Boo Town, which is Nuketown but Halloween themed. I think this is cool. It's something Call of Duty has done for about a decade now, where they add in holiday-themed versions of maps, and I like it a lot. I'm a holiday person, and I, like the game that I'm playing to reflect the time of year it is. The giant spider on one of the buildings is pretty awesome, as does the skeleton on the other. Plus, the map takes place at night. I mean, there's a whole bunch of little decorations just kind of scattered around, some happy Halloween posters, just some spooky little vibes. But, is it the most amazing thing I've ever seen? No, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's better to have it than to not have it, in my humble opinion. Then we get the themed game modes. Multiplayer has the slasher game mode, which is essentially prop hunt, but without the props. It's pretty cool, and I can imagine it being fun with a group of friends, but personally, I don't get that much out of it. In Zombies, you get Haunted Havoc, which is similar to the original Zombies, except everything has Rampage Inducer, making the zombies be absolutely cracked out of their minds and go apeshit, and sometimes the zombies drop jack-o'-lanterns that have rewards or big enemies. It's fun for a couple games and not much more than that personally. Overall, I'd say this Halloween representation and event gets 3.5 candy corns out of 5. Bully. Moving away from online games with live Halloween events, we're going to go back in time a little bit and look at Rockstar's hit 2005 game, Bully. Rockstar, please make Bully 2. To set the stage, you play the game as Jimmy Hopkins, a delinquent child who gets sent to boarding school by his parents. In this game, you get to go to school, complete missions, helping or going against students, explore the campus of Bulworth Academy, and play what a lot of people have said is like Kid Grand Theft Auto, but I don't really think it is that. It's really different from Grand Theft Auto, but of course it has similarities because it's from the same studio at the same time as they were making other Grand Theft Auto games. But anyways, I digress. As you go through the story, it moves along in time, and for one of the game chapters, it happens to take place during Halloween. The gameplay being shown isn't my own, since I do plan on making a video on this in the future, and I don't currently have a save that just so happens to be during this mission, but I have played this before, and looking specifically at the Halloween theming and decor, I can say I do like the representation this game has. I mean, Jimmy Hopkins being Skull Trooper is pretty ahead of its time, and it feels like the developers had a nice time just throwing some Halloween stuff around. It's really cute how they did it in this game. I mean, a lot of the NPCs are wearing costumes, and the world itself just looks so Halloween, and I think they did all of that for just one mission. There's tombstones and pumpkin collectibles as well. While it isn't the craziest thing ever, the actual mission I think is just really cool to include. They could have totally skipped over it, but instead they went all the way in creating a Halloween-themed level that really feels like Halloween. I don't understand why they felt like putting development time towards this, but I'm really glad that they did, because for me, it created a memorable experience that I thought of probably around 7 or 8 years since I have thought about playing Bully. And I still think about it to this day when I was trying to think of different games for this video. So with that, I think its inclusion is pretty damn good, and even though it's really short and it doesn't add too much to the game, just for the simple amount of representation, I have to give it 4 out of 5 jack-o'-lanterns. Another one of these games that just happens to include Halloween is the cult classic Simpsons Hit and Run. The game was lovingly referred to as Grand Theft Auto for kids, and it's possibly a little closer to that than Bully is. The game has the illusion of an open world, which is really just various areas that kind of are just big loops, but it's cool nonetheless. You just kind of do Simpsons shit in this game, and there isn't much more to expand upon, but I do plan on playing this game for a video in the future. Level 7 is where this game gets turned into spooky Halloween Town, and you get to explore Evergreen Terrace, which is one of the sections in the game during Halloween time. Same thing as Bully, where the footage is not my own because I want to do a video and do not have the specific part of the game on file, and especially not for this game because this is the final level in the game. This game does a very similar thing to Bully, except a little bit to the next level. The world is a little bit larger, so therefore there are more decorations and aesthetic choices made. Not only that, but it lasts a hell of a lot longer, with a whole chapter of the game being dedicated to it. And because it is the final chapter, I've actually never played it personally, and therefore, had to look at this footage to get my own opinion, and I'm not going to rate it because of that. However, from what I can see, I think it looks pretty damn cool, and the final mission of the game, which is infamously difficult, is here as well, which is really scary for some. Now, I do plan on doing Simpsons Hit and Run in the future, but like I said, I won't be rating it right now, but if you've played it yourself, tell me in the comments what you thought about it. I'd like to know. I personally have remembered it and thought about it from just seeing footage throughout the years of it, but eventually whenever I get to actually playing it, I will be talking about it then. So, subscribe if you want to see that in the future. Now, here we are at the longest part of the video where I'm going to be talking about and playing Costume Quest. So I've known about Costume Quest for quite a long time, and I played the demo as a kid, but now finally I'm experiencing it for the very first time, and because it's the first time, I am going to show my gameplay of the game with live commentary, like how I would do for my regular videos. This game was developed by Double Fine, which is also known for developing Psychonauts, and it came out in 2010 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, just on the online storefronts. So it was a little bit of a smaller game, and if you remember this era of games, you'll remember a lot of just smaller little fun games that were put onto the Xbox Live Arcade and on the PlayStation Store. And, you know, I do kind of miss this era a little bit, because I think the indie development, or at least small studio development, you know, getting these console releases through these programs, you know, has dwindled, and it's a little bit unfortunate, and I do kind of miss this era a little bit, but maybe that's just because this was the era that I grew up during, and so, you know, I'll have a little bit of nostalgia for it, and I have a little bit of nostalgia for this game, even though it is very limited, because it was just a demo from a long time ago. But anyways, with that being said, this game came out in 2010. Later, it was ported to Steam in 2011, and I have recorded and beaten the game while I'm recording this commentary, but I can say I was very excited to give this game a shot, because it was something I have thought about over the years since I was a small child, and I'm glad to finally play it, and it was only $2 on Steam on sale. So, without further ado, here is Costume Quest. Oh, I think it's really cute that the settings are like little Smarties. That's adorable. I don't know what the hell Grubbins on Ice is, but I'm just gonna imagine that doesn't exist. Oh, I see. I get to choose my character by deciding who's in charge, which sibling's in charge. Well, I'm gonna go with the male one, because I am a male, and I possess a penis. Okay, so now I'm in the game. You know, it's humiliating. It's not humiliating, even though I love being humiliated. No, I'm feeling a dose of nostalgia right now. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going, because I'm talking. I'm yapping to the video. Ren, hop off my cock! Oh, shut up, Ren. Holy fuck. But I remember playing the demo for this game as a kid. This is like... I mean, I was so young. I was probably like 8 years old, so... It's so nostalgic. Like, I barely remember it. I haven't played it since then, but like... Wow. Can you believe this chauvinist? He's calling me a chauvinist because I misgendered the damn mummy? Wow. This game was really ahead of its time, huh? This game's so woke. Oh, yeah, collecting little spark on the ground is a candy. So this game is an RPG, apparently. I mean, I looked it up, and I you know, tried to get a little bit of info before playing it, but it's beloved by many, and it's an RPG game. Now, I won't be beating this game, just saying. Like, I mean, unless I'm really, really into it and beat it in one sitting, then yeah, I'm beating the game. But, no, I just plan on playing for a few hours and getting, like, a good feel, and you know, getting the Halloween aesthetic going. Ren, hop off! Oh my god, walk faster? Fuck you. If I were in charge, we'd have candy by now. How about you kill yourself? Let's trick or treat. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is Halloween, not garbage day. I was gonna give this entire bag of candy to the next kids that came to my door, but ouch, that costume. Fuck you. Here, take some of the stale dietetic marzipan. As you try to eat it, think about how bad costumes hurt Halloween. Damn, the text goes by low-key fast in this game. Most games, it makes me think like I'm a little child or something with how slow it is, but damn, it's kind of fast. That's so fucked up, by the way. Imagine that. Imagine being a kid and going trick-or-treating, and the grown-up's like, you know what? Your fucking costume is ass. You're not getting shit from me. Her costume's fine. She's just candy corn for Halloween. That's kind of cute. The robot costume's fine, too. I don't know why motherfuckers are hating. What the hell? Repugian soldier, scram human? I couldn't even read the shit and then said candy. What the hell? Oh, because she's a big candy corn? Put me down, I'm not candy? Damn, this guy's a pedophile, low-key. Damn, she just fucking died. Time to show you how we trick-or-treat back where I'm from. Should sound low-key racist. Yeah, I can't have it. No grubbins. What the fuck? What? I'm a fucking transformer? Look at him, he's got a mace? Damn! What the fuck? Oh, my timing was so close. That was some bullshit. Are we serious? I'm, like, edging it, actually. Missile barrage? This is... so funny. Victory, let's go. I got XP and candy. Damn! Who's this? She fine. Have you seen a short, dumb, super uncool little nerd running around here? That's so funny. I'm gonna give you a taste of my rocket fist. I'm trying to give her a taste of my rocket. Damn. Damn, the cat's butthole is so pink. I'm just breaking everything and getting candy for it. This is awesome. Oh, yeah, let's get some candy from the trash. Let's go. Shut your lie hole, Travis. I could not read all of that in time. Oh, my God. Our costumes are both incredibly superior. We should stick together. So true. Why does it say quest in all caps like that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's like a shield? Why am I just shit at the timing? Okay, so there's battle stamps, which I guess are just like modifiers. So there's Black Cat, which adds chance of dodging enemy attacks, and Fang of the Wolf, which gives increased attack power. Both of these sound like they would be helpful, but I think I'm gonna go with the Black Cat because I've been getting damaged really fast, actually. I guess I could get both. Fuck it. I don't know if I can like equip both or okay, I see. Oh, so it's like per character basis. Oh, I get to actually bob for apples? Oh, this is cool. So good at bobbing for apples. We said come again? Oh, I can do it. Okay, cool. Just to grind for some candy. You just kept the doctors away for a whole year. So true. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I love how he gives me candy for it. It's so funny. You make no sense, but I like you. So true. Can I get more? Yeah, I need to learn more. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so fucking good at bobbing for apples. I got the Sweet Tooth Creepy Treat card. What? It's the best prize I got in the last one. You could play again, but from now on, I'll just be recording your high score for posterity. Let's go. I bobbed for apples like crazy. So what the hell did it give me? Creepy Treat? I don't know what the hell that... I have a few of them. What is that? What does it do? Is it just like a collection thing, I guess? Like you'd want to do all these for like a completionist, I guess. Probably. And this is just for continuity's sake. I'm just going to say it out loud that I'm increasing the brightness a little bit. And I'm saying that so that the next shot doesn't just look bright as hell. There we go. That's a little more playable. Before you say it, I prefer the term Wiccan. What does that mean? Instead of a witch, Wiccan? Oh, it's so funny that Abraham Lincoln kid is in a patriotic Halloween house. Your costume celebrates science and the monarchy. How is that patriotic? So true. It's the Statue of Liberty. Why is Abraham Lincoln just blonking? You know what? I'm gonna kill myself, actually. You look just like my parents, for which I am bitterly estranged. I can't talk or read, apparently. Damn. Oh, wait, no, there's a path this way, too? Oh, there's a chest. Maybe I can make a costume now? Sheet? I think now I can make the Statue of Liberty.
Actually, it's a symbol of freedom from tyranny, which is a different and more inclusive concept than loyalty to country.
Fuck you and kill yourself, Everett. Stop being a stupid fucking nerd. It is also patriotic, okay? Even though it was a gift from the French, it's still patriotic to Americans. Cherries, this is your ingredient? Did you happen to notice that it's Halloween tonight? Hey, Miss Putterpam, kill yourself! This is all we could find on such short notice. Exactly. Yes, fine. Back to your trick-or-treating. Leave me to save the school by myself. Again. Hey, Mrs. Putterpam? Fuck you and die. Actually, you suck ass. Having a whole bunch of kids get your damn pie ingredients because you were unprepared? And then you're mad that they don't get you the exact thing you wanted when you gave them such short notice? You seem like a horrible woman. Go, I got a candy pail upgrade. Oh, it's so patriotic. Oh, and it heals. Okay, I wasn't sure what it did, but... Oh, and it does a little damage, too. Damn, I didn't press shift. I was too busy infatuated with how... And I just... Wow, I really fucked up the timing. I'm too infatuated with how patriotic the shit is. Oh, you're so sad. You face planted and everything. Yeah, fuck you, Bojan. We gotta get my sister now, and the sister's leaving to the mall. So I assume that's like the next level of the game is the mall. You know, actually, cute story. Whenever I was a kid, we used to always go to the mall to like start off the night of trick or treating. My dad would take me and my brother down to the mall, and you know, all the stores would have like little pieces of candy or coupons or whatever, and it was usually a pretty good time. We'd just do that every year. And then one year we went and it was like no fucking candy and it was all coupons and it was bullshit and little kid don't care about that shit. So yeah, we stopped going. But it was cool when I was a little kid. Damn, there's so many stamps now. Holy fuck. Allowance advance? Like for it's like a damn loan fucking company but for children. A coupon for 50% off next visit. How does that even work for a damn loan company? It's just 50% less interest? Shit. Protesting all the sweet shops and unhealthy food vendors in this mall with the bobbing for apples game. Wow. Let's go. More bobbing for apples. Damn, this one's kind of hard. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, I barely got it. Holy shit. Starting to rub one out. Or I mean, boom, Lucy joined our party. Didn't even learn shit about her. She's just like, oh. Yeah, no, surely that's exactly how they're supposed to be following me right now. Observation and non-human sounds ahead. Bitch thinks she fucking Dwight.
Hypothesis. These monsters are using the monorail to transport candy.
How about kill yourself? You're so annoying. Oh my god, there's so much candy here. They stole so much. The candy emporium. The monsters stole so much candy. Oh, there's the sister. Oh, she's hyped. He's hyped. They're so excited. Oh, they finally meet up again. Oh, they hug each other. It's so sweet and cute. You're safe? Oh, I'm sorry I made fun of your costume. Why does he care all of a sudden? My costume kind of sucks. So true. The character development was kind of non-existent. He was talking shit on his sister the whole time and just whatever. And then, oh, it's actually so cute. They don't hate each other. What? We tried our best, but at the end of the day, just what the hell? He just popped in the middle of the damn fight. One of those guys was my brother-in-law? What? Yeah, which one? That, I mean, sucks to suck, I guess. They all look the same to me. So, just like filthy humans. This guy's racist as hell. Oh? He died? Wow. I didn't even lose. That's so crazy. Oh. Oh, Dorcilla's back. Damn. Is there anything more loathsome than the sounds of children's laughter? Yeah, uh-oh, what the hell? Wow, that was quite the breakout, huh? Wait, what the hell? Wait, okay, this is so fucking stupid. I'm feeling cynical about it. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Help me be a winner for once in my petty fogging life? What does that mean? Bro hates his stupid Chungus life. Woo, I got my costumes back. I'm gonna come. I'm a fry spider? It's so funny. You said the Apple Industries? Big Apple is taking over. Fuck. Damn, I might actually fail this one. I'm gonna fail the damn bobbing for apples before an actual fight. Oh, I got it. Good. No failing. I'm still the GOAT. Still the bobbing for apples king. I've won the ultimate prize. Sugar bucket creepy treat card. Oh my god. Now you work for them too. Who? Exactly. So true. Big candy and big apple. Oh, did that girl say she knows algebra? Yeah. The one time algebra is ever used ever in real life. What? That's so stupid. I'm glad we figured out a clever way how to get down from this Ferris wheel that was both plausible and practical. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief just this one. That's, yep, just, that's how they got down. They were just really clever and awesome. That's how they did it. Well, you know, so wow, so true, King. Oh my god, they all have so much fucking health. I'm not even scared that I'm gonna lose. I'm just like, I'm to a point where the battles are getting pretty stale. I'm like, oh brother, I like the open world or doing puzzles or just different stuff. That's all cool and good, but like, man, these battles are kind of just like so tiring. Of a fight that's big. Yep, okay. Whatever's big. This is embarrassing. Yeah, what's so embarrassing? Having to call for backup? You calling Big Bones? Gracious, the insatiable, cadaverous Big Bones. Wow. Okay, that's kind of sick. He's the Grim Reaper. Oh, he's so gassy. He's so big and fucking gassy. I want to slap his big belly. I want to slap his big, round, fucking gassy belly. Fuck. He's so fucking gassy. You like it in my stomach? Yeah, I want to. He's slapping his belly. He just ate a bunch of bacon. He was just there slapping his big gassy belly. Damn, me off the perks? Damn, I really might lose now. Which is crazy. I'm not even entirely sure what I could have done differently, but yeah, I'm probably about to die. Yeah, I did. That's crazy. That's my first time I've ever lost this whole damn game. That's crazy. It's the final boss fight. That's crazy. Wait, I might actually just lose my healer again. I don't know how to even avoid. I don't even think. Like, one of his attacks are just actually unavoidable. So, like, I don't know what to do about that at all. And I'm probably gonna... Yeah, she just died. My healer's gone. I'm cooked already. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. I can't do anything about that attack. It just killed Reynold. Like, what am I supposed... I actually just can't do anything. It's so stupid. It just did 140... I can't even avoid that. It did 148 damage. That's so fucked up. The thing is, this game has such basic turn-based RPG mechanics that it's like... There's not that much I can really even change to hope for better success. It's not a whole lot of strategy, to be honest. It's okay, though. I got his ass. This will barrage to end it off. And I wouldn't imagine there's another boss after this. I mean, it's Big Bones, the big bad guy. It's the Grim Reaper, basically. Why is he... That was a funny animation. He's just putting his mouth agape. Let's go. Beat the game. Let's fucking go. Oh, and they're handing out candy to all the kids. So cute. Dad tax. Oh my god, he just so... Phantom tax skivity 6-7 mustarded him. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, overall, I mean, pretty good game. I beat it in just under 4.5 hours. It was a little on the easier end, honestly. But, you know, I think that's because this game could very much so be played by children. And I think, you know, maybe a little bit to a fault. Just because, you know, the game itself is a little bit overly basic sometimes. You know, the actual fighting mechanics are super, super basic. And the fighting mechanics get really repetitive. Like, really, really repetitive. Where, like, even just 1 hour in, I was like, okay, like, I don't really love that. But other than the repetitive fighting, I really like the actual maps in the game. I like the world building that it does. I like being able to talk to all the kids. I really like the dialogue a lot. Actually, it's worth reading. I read all of it that I could find, at least. And the actual, like, Halloween aesthetic is really peak, honestly, in this game. I mean, it feels very Halloween-y, and Halloween in a kid's sense, you know, like what it was like trick-or-treating as a kid, and, you know, just going on this quest, this adventure. You know, it was a good time. I mean, it didn't take that long to do, and, you know, it's good for the Halloween spirit. I think if you know, have never played this game, I think it's worth it. It's on sale on Steam for like $2 right now, and I think it's worth it. I beat it for the first time. I don't think I technically played it before because it was just a demo. But, yeah, I mean, it's very cute. You know, I have my problems, but, like, generally speaking, I really like the costume mechanic. I like changing costumes and them having their little abilities. Like, yeah, it's a little gimmicky, but it's not, like, too gimmicky where it's annoying, you know? I think it's just kind of cute. And I like exploring around and going to the different chests and, you know, finding the different costumes and everything. I think I did the vast majority of the, costumes, and I also did, you know, the majority of the different quests in the game. And I definitely think I got my, you know, $2 worth out of it. I think even if it was $10, I'd get my value out of it. It was just, like, a fun little Halloween experience. So, you know, Yeah, and I mean, it was so very Halloween in every sense. I mean, everything about it naturally, because of, the whole game's backdrop being Halloween night. Um, the whole thing is very Halloweeny. So I gotta say that because of it, you know, being so very Halloweeny, that it's gonna get 5 costumes out of 5 for its Halloween aesthetic, and I think for just actual gameplay and for the aesthetic, but everything all together, the price, everything put together as a package, I'd probably give it like like an 8. Like it's pretty good. Like I'd say it's really worth playing. Like if you've never played it before, it's not that much time. It doesn't overstay its welcome like a lot of games do. I mean, the fighting can get a little repetitive, but not too repetitive. It didn't like piss me off or anything. And I stayed entertained throughout. I mean, when I started, I said, oh, I'm not gonna beat this game, but I really got into it, and I obviously did end up beating it. So, yeah. This is, the definitive Halloween video game, at least that I covered in this video. And if this video does well, maybe I'll do another one next year. But yeah. So that is Costume Quest. Really, really cute, fun little game. Halloween is celebrated many different ways. I love the Halloween vibe and aesthetic so very much, and every single year I get excited walking into stores and seeing Halloween decorations for the first time in the year. This year, looking at these games has been honestly really fun for me. If this video does well and there's demand, maybe I'll do one next year as well, as these are far from the only Halloween examples in gaming. So this year, whether you're trick-or-treating, going to a party, or handing out candy, I hope that you have a happy Halloween. Thank you for watching.